Hello friends, today I am going to give a long talk about Southeast Asia and India and Southeast Asia. So let's first know about the Southeast Asia region, where it is located, how many countries are there, and many other things. So Southeast Asia is a region which is located to the south of China, east of India and north of Australia. It is a region consists of 11 countries, that is of 10 ASEAN countries and 1 East Timor. Whereas the 10 ASEAN countries are Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Myanmar, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand and Vietnam. So these are the 10 ASEAN countries. Now let's see the importance of Southeast Asia region. So as it is located at the strategic location and also having the abundant resources, so most of the major powers of the globe, that is the USA, China, UK and many other countries, have always tried to influence this region and all its countries. Coming to international trade, as it is located at a strategic location and the trade to these countries is easy through sea route. So the international trade is also an important aspect of this region. Coming to the economic condition, so Southeast Asia region consists of many most rising economic countries, whereas if you see the Indonesia, Vietnam, Malaysia, these are the fastest growing economies of the world. So as per this aspect also this region is very important. Now coming to it is located at the heart of Indo-Pacific region, and right now we all understand the importance of Indo-Pacific region due to the disputes with China. So it also increases its value as it is located close to Indo-Pacific region, and many other important things are there. It is also a hub of trade because of the level of resources, and as we see it is very upgraded in terms of technology. So trade also matters with the Southeast Asia region. Now coming to the India and Southeast Asia, so we have got a long history of relations with Southeast Asian countries. Coming to the starting of the history, when the time of king and queen were there, so from that time we had a relation. Also we had a religious relation of Buddhism, which started in India and spread it to the Southeast Asian countries too. Now moving to that colonial period, during that time India was also being ruled and the Southeast Asian countries were also being ruled by some by some countries. So at that time Southeast Asia country got motivated with the nationalist movement which was taking place in India. Further moving on to the Cold War era, during which India was part of non-aligned movement, being part of NAM, still India had a good relation with Southeast Asian countries. Further moving, due to the 1991 liberalization policy of Indian economy, it opened a new way to the Southeast Asian countries and our trade flourished with them. At the right now, we have a good relation with Southeast Asian countries, seeing the now the Look East policy being transitioned to the Act East policy. These all are the fields where we have grown together. And now moving on to the area of cooperation between India and Southeast Asian countries. So first of all, the cooperation is of trade. India and Southeast Asian region had a trade of 78 US billion dollar in 2021. It is a very big in amount, and so it matters a lot for both the part India and Southeast Asian countries. Moving on to from there, our defense cooperation. We have a good defense relations with all the Southeast Asian countries. Generally all the types of regular exercises take place with the Southeast Asian countries of India. So this also plays a major role. Now moving on to from there, we have another relation is like right now Mekong Ganga cooperation is going on. So it is being developed by 6 nations including India and 5 nations of Southeast Asian countries. So through which the various things will take place like tourism, transportations and various other things will take place. Now one more important sector which is there between India and Southeast Asian countries is of infrastructure development. If you see from past, we are always eager to develop a common connectivity with Southeast Asian countries. being the project of Kaladan multimodal transit transport. It is a very important project which is still going on. Also, we have got Mekong India Economic Cooperation, which is also in its like fastest phase right now. And thereafter we are having a India Myanmar Thailand trilateral highway, through which we are trying to get connected and flourish in all their sectors. So these all are the infrastructural development which is taking place between India and Southeast Asian countries. See, we are putting our somewhere good effort towards making a good relation with Southeast Asian countries, as it matters a lot to us. But there are several limitations which is taking place right now, and India need to see that prospect as well. First of all, the limited connectivity. Although we have good infrastructure project right now, but the pace of that project is very slow. Kaladan multi-modal transit project was started during the tenure of Atal Bihari Vajpayee. So see how many years it happens and still it is not completed. So we need to learn it from the China's progress. We need to give a pace to it so that the projects can be completed on time and the relation can be maintained. Moving on to from there, the China, which should be a big relation to India. China is spreading its extent to every countries, which is close to India or not close to India even. So India should keep on growing faster than China, because already we are lagging in that and we need to get ahead of them. Also, there are several territorial disputes too right now, the Indo-Pacific dispute which is going on. That also affects the relation between India and Southeast Asian countries. Thereafter, the governance, like few of the countries of Southeast Asia, where the changing of government and the disputes among them matters a lot to China, matters a lot to India. So right now the condition of Myanmar, so which is affecting all the projects which is passing through Myanmar or related to Myanmar. So these all are the several limitations which is coming in front of India, and I feel that Indian governance should take a right step and it should be as fast as possible to make that relation good, to make all the projects complete in time. And at last I would say that see, all the neighboring countries matters a lot, and being Southeast Asia region is a part of Indo-Pacific region, so it should matter a lot to India because we are connected with them, and our cultural ties, our historical ties are there with them. So we need to work fast as it is possible. Thank you, gentlemen.